So, one of the interesting questions we get when people start researching using living soil and the fact that we use worms, they buy all the components they need to put the pots together, and they get their worms, and it's kind of funny, I guess, just because we've been doing it so long. But one of the big questions is, do I need to bury the worms? What do I do with the worms? How do I put the worms in the pot? And my answer is always, the worms know what to do. They've been doing this for a really long time. Just let them do what they've been doing for ever. So I wanted to show in real time for those people. These are some new mom pots, or this is a new mom pot. It's in a row of new mom pots that we just set up a few weeks ago, and we haven't added worms yet. So I am going to sprinkle some worms on top, and we're just going to sit here and see how long it takes them to do what they know what to do. With no help from us, for some reason, humans want to just screw with everything and think they can do it better and faster and whatever. And, uh, you know, these worms want to survive. That's like their goal, just like it's your goal to survive. So just put them in there and let them survive and do their thing. So these are just out of the fridge. So they're still kind of cool, but they're actually moving a lot more than I thought they would be. For how cool they are. So they're getting going pretty quick. Let's a little bit better. There we go. So then you can see them doing their thing. But yeah, I mean, they're going good. Some of them are already diving down deep. This is not going to take very long at all. So let's go a little closer. There we go. And you can see them doing what they want to do. I mean, they just want to survive. They want to be in the soil. They want to live their lives. You don't need to do anything other than just set them on top. This pot's been well watered. It's been here for a couple of weeks, so the environment's really good for them. We've already planted some cover crop seed that hasn't sprouted up yet. We have this mulch on top, and you can see the worms are, gosh, half of them have already moved below the mulch. So that's pretty quick. I would say it's only going to take another minute or so, and we probably won't see any worms. So, but we'll just sit here and wait and watch. And yeah, we're only a couple minutes in. So, and they're doing what they do. I've never had any issues with worms knowing what to do, other than sometimes you'll get worms, and depending on the time of season or how long it took them to get shipped to you, they just show up just dead, or they have a funky smell. When they're dead, they'll have a funky smell to them. They'll be mushy, things like that. But if they're healthy and alive, you just lay them down. You let them do what they need to do, and yeah, now we probably only have maybe a quarter of the worms visible that we put down. And mostly it's just pieces of worms. It's not whole worms. So seems like this guy over here might be going slow, but everybody else is doing what they need to do. Yeah, it's an interesting question we get, though, because I always laugh. I guess maybe because I've just been messing with worms so long, and people aren't used to using them, and so for some reason they think you have to do something to help them survive, and they just want to survive. They want to live. Yeah, there's not much left. There's a couple little spots there where there's some worm, but for the most part, they're already under the mulch. Up here, oh, this guy right here, he's moving slow. He might be dead, honestly. Is he moving? No, he's moving a little bit. He could just have gotten cooler. And then this one over here is moving very slowly. But other than that, you see the bulk of them are already gone. So, and that didn't take very long. We're a little over 4 minutes in. And yeah, this guy, let's just see. He's not moving. I don't think he's gonna bury himself, but those are moving. Oh, he started to move. So he could just be cold. He's just gonna have to warm up a little bit. He is moving good. But even up over here, these guys, they're gone. There's a little guy there. Oh, there's part of a guy there. And then he's starting to finally move. So, when they're fresh from the fridge, sometimes they do need to warm up a little bit. But these guys are actually quite active for still being cold. And that did not take very long at all. So, oh, they're still moving. There we go. Okay. So that guy is almost gone. I see part of a guy here. He's burying himself. This dude's starting to do his thing, and then that one. Oh, is that one moving? I don't know if that one's too cold or not. But basically I only see 2 worms and one's just now starting to move. Let's see if this guy's alive. Let's just see what's going on there. He's moving. He'll warm up and do his thing. So anyways, for those people that ask, what do I do with my worms? You just put them on top of the pot, and they know what to do. They've been doing this for ever and ever and ever. And don't try to reinvent the wheel. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to wait for those 2 because they're so cold. They might take a little bit to warm back up. But you get the gist. So, throw them on top of your pot, let them do their thing, and just move on to the next pot. And these pots, I have 10 pots here that are 30 gallons. Just FYI, we're going to put about 100 worms in each one just to start out with. So, anyways, that's watching what worms do and in living soil pots and how long it actually takes in real time.